Hey, thanks for stopping by the page. This episode's coming up. What should they do, guys?
You need to hit the like button, the subscribe button, all the buttons.
Welcome. It is episode 426. Once again, the biggest episode in the history of the podcast.
426 de Mario. It's a me. It's a semi-final playoff. You can't see it, but I'm wearing Mario socks. Let's go. Big M's. Big M's. Because we got the big momentum coming into the semifinals. We got a date with destiny. We got a date with a home game at home. We just got to go through the Ole Miss Rebels to do it. But before we get there, how are you guys doing?
I've been asked why. Hey! Another fantastic performance from Dr. Doom. Thank you. You know what? We need to get him a shirt that says Dr. Doom on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we should do that.
You should do that, right? So
you should do a Dr.
I was asked.
By the way, the link
today,
to all our merch is in the show description.
Oh, beautiful.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Two times I was asked this today, which was, has there ever been in the playoff series, right? So however long that's been, I think the answer is no. Has there ever been a team that's played for a national championship at their home stadium? And I don't believe it's possible. I think, and I was going to look it up, but I ran out of time. I actually was looking at the wrong clock. And then I
listen, you just look around at the stadiums. I mean, the only one that would have the chance, I think, would be UCLA if it was ever at the Rose Bowl.
Right.
No one plays at Jerry's World.
No one plays at Mercedes-Benz. I was like, that's kind of a home game for UGA.
Georgia
no one plays in Glendale where the Cardinals play. That's the Fiesta Bowl.
This is the actual. This is as somebody told me today. That's the actual lockers.
Yeah,
those are the actual lockers that they would play. That they've played. That they've sat at all season.
Now, what if they made the championship game and we're the visiting team? And they put us in the other lockers.
Well, I'm curious because we've been the visiting team. Is it because we're the lowest seed? I don't even know.
I think it would be, yeah.
I don't know.
I think it would be. It's by seating, I believe.
Oh, we'd be visitors?
I think we'd be the visitors.
We'd have to sit on the other side of the stadium?
Yeah.
That's messed up. You're at the home, and you got to sit on the other, and they're on the other side of the field.
It's supposed to be a neutral site.
I will tell you this. I think we need some CIA operatives in our own home turf stadium. Right? We're going to be honest.
No, listen, we should have that entire locker room bugged. Let's go.
They just took a tight end from us in the portal. Espionage season, baby. Espionage season.
Dolphin season's over. Get in that locker room and bug it up. Let's go.
Yeah. We have a pretty good idea what they're going to do at halftime.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So listen, before we get into the game itself, and before we get down, or I don't know if this is part of Green Tree or not, but just because of the calendar, guys, like it is an absolute free for all right now. Like we're in the full, outside of 4 teams, we are full on in the off season. And it's absolutely
that's
insane.
Green Tree. That's Green Tree.
Because you've got 4 teams here that are kind of locked in, focusing on other stuff, and the rest of the world is building rosters for 2026.
Well, you want to go down to Green Tree?
I think we should probably get down to Green Tree.
Fight 72. All right, hey,
let's go.
Chronic Dick.
She said it.
I know, but there was another one he was going to throw in there.
Oh, I lost the other one. I've got so much audio on my page.
I don't remember what it was either.
We have so much stuff. Wasn't it Dawson? It might have been Dawson.
Oh, that was it. I
don't pay attention to idiots.
That's it. I don't pay attention to idiots. Perfect.
I had to go find that one.
That would be perfect. No. Let's do it. Go back and play.
Go back. Okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Fight 72. All right, hey,
Go! Chronic Dick.
I don't pay attention to idiots.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go. Listen, speaking of Mr. Dawson, he dropped another gem for us at his Fiesta Bowl presser. Let's play that, Jenners.
We got to secure the football. I mean, we make a huge point of when the football is in your hand, the program's in your hand. You know, so you got to take care of the ball. And the one that Malley had was, it just so happened to bounce right back up to him, which was very fortunate. But yeah, we got to secure the ball better, which we have all year. That game was not up to our standard for sure, but it'll be addressed. It's been addressed. Thankfully, we have a bunch of guys that know already. You don't really have to tell them. So I feel certain that they're going to take ownership of it.
Yeah. There's no surprise to me. Like, those boys were popping out there. Like, this. So to have 3 balls hit the ground, one of them we lost, 2 of them we recovered. To have 3 of them hit the ground, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. They were getting popped. Dude.
No, but I love the quote, bro. If you're carrying the ball, you're carrying
the ball's in your hands. The program is in your hands.
Fucking let's go.
Never heard of that before. I like that
awesome.
a lot. But
I want
I'm
that
not
on
surprised.
a t-shirt.
So yes, that's right.
Send him that shirt.
We're gonna coin.
Right?
Yeah, send him that one.
There we go.
No.
We can't. You know what? We'll send them both.
We'll send all 3 of them.
Yeah. Him and Mario too. It's one of those things that you haven't had that problem all year. You haven't been hit that hard all year. That's the truth. So it's all right. It's all right. Look, you're playing Ole Miss. Ole Miss ain't gonna hit you that hard.
Hey, listen, I have some concerns. The Mally cat, right? That's his 3rd fumble in the playoffs. He's got 3 of them. 1 he lost, 2 he regained, 1 by the fortuitous bounce of the gods, because that should have went the other way. That was 1 bounce that was as lucky can be. So he's talking about it, but it just happens to be like his best offensive player. Well, we say the best offensive player, but you got to give it to Mark Fletcher, right?
Well, Fletch dropped on the opening drive in the red zone.
That's what you still my point, because he fumbled it too.
Yeah. That was the 2nd drive of the game.
Yeah.
Like, we were driving. We left points on the board. We should have beat him by like 17.
Yes.
You're not kidding, but I will say this. If that's the game that you put 3 on the turf and you still get out of there with a win, you're fortunate. Because you could put 3 on the turf and lose all 3 of them, and it's a completely different scenario. So I find it hard pressed to think that we would put 3 on the turf again. I do. We haven't done it all year. So this team is not like that. So I think that was abnormal for them for sure. And we got some lucky bounces with it. That's the way it goes.
Listen, you nailed it. Student of the game, we were a little late to the Ohio State party, but the Ole Miss party is there too. So it was a 2 for y'all. Check over the Orange Bowl Boys YouTube. Hit all the buttons, right? Do a step fiber, all the buttons. Anyways, but you're right. I mean, we've made famous in Miami allure and culture, hit stick, bust dick, and talk shit, right? That's us. We invented that. But Ohio State, especially early in that game, they hit stick too. There's a reason why a couple of those balls are hitting the turf. Those guys were monsters. Number 1 defense in the country. And Scoop's right. Lucky that 3 balls hit the turf. 1 went their way. The other 2 didn't. What saved this, though, pick 6. That saved us. Because
let's go ahead and play that.
One of their turnovers. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that'd be number 3.
Ohio State with the ball at the Miami 22. Low snap, Satan throws, left intercepted. It might go all the way. It's a drag race to the end zone. He's at the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Kionte Scott. He jumped the route for a Miami touchdown. There's pandemonium on the Miami sideline at AT&T Stadium.
Scott tracks the eyes of quarterback Julian Sand. Beam me up, Scotty. 6 points, Hurricane.
Scott, damn, that was a great play.
Beam me up, Scotty.
He is so funny.
It was so good, bro. So good. That was just, go ahead,
It's
Scoop.
the same reaction. I felt it all again.
Over under, how many times have you watched it?
Oh, fucking like 1,000.
I mean,
probably like 100 at least.
A lot.
I made mention of this.
If I could have a GIF as my wallpaper on my cell phone, that is what it would be.
I made a mention of this on Student of the Game because I watched that play, and it's so funny because you watch it as a fan, you just watch it to enjoy it. But when I watched that under the hood, and I put my Student of the Game hat on, I was amazed because it was essentially a call, right? They were prepped for it. Kionte Scott, like, he was prepped for that, right? And when we thought, initially I thought, oh man, he just beat the block. No, that's not what happened.
No,
Jeremiah
Smith. He jumped inside.
Smith was did exactly what he was taught. He's like, look, I'm going to go block where I'm going to keep.
He's cutting the angle off.
Yeah, I'm blocking where I was taught to block and impeding you from going to where you need to go, and that is tackle the guy. But Kionte Scott said, I ain't trying to tackle anyone.
I'm not going there.
I'm not trying to tackle them. No, I'm trying to get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. It's like the water boy. Get the ball. I'll get the ball. The replacements.
It's like the replacements. No, it's the replacements. Yeah. Give me the ball.
He got the ball.
John Favreau.
And then next thing you know, you literally are watching this in real time. And me, they're like, oh, they beat their best player in the block. And that was a great call. And on the back end, it was nice coverage too. Nothing was going to get over the top for the pump and screen go. I was fascinated when I got a chance to watch that, like under the hood. It was a great play. Great play.
Great play. I tell you, my second favorite play might be my favorite play. It can't be my favorite play over that play. That play was epic. My second favorite play, though, and I've watched this as many times.
I know you're saying.
As many times I've watched this.
Fletch touchdown?
Huh?
Fletch touchdown?
No. Oh, no, that was good though. I did like that. I did like 7 offensive linemen. Yeah. I love the movement forward from Beck. I love the sell. I love everything about that. It was in the end zone that we were in. I saw it real time. I told Steph that wrinkle was so pretty. Mm-hmm. And as soon as he went back, I was like, oh, he's got him. Like it was so obvious. But no, the other play was Bain running that tackle to the sideline, one-armed to get in front of the running back. Go and watch that play again 100 fucking times. It's incredible. Truly. Yeah. And if it wasn't for Kionte Scott and that Bain's play is by far my favorite play of the night. Truly, truly spectacular play on his behalf.
On that play, he's trying to set the edge, so he's got a rule. Don't let it cross your face. Don't let it cross your face.
He ran that dude to the sideline.
There was no chance. Bo Jackson? No, incredible. more like Bo Cephas. You ain't like the Bo Jackson I know, because you couldn't stop that boy on Tecmo Bowl. Hut. He would carry the whole team.
And you know who was there to take him down? The defensive tackle.
Yeah.
With Scott, I believe.
Yeah.
Listen, Bain gave some nice words at halftime. Cut number 4, Jenners.
Bro, we only got 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes, we get everything we fucking work for. Them boys ain't work how we work. They ain't feel how we feel. They ain't cry how we cry, gang. You can see they don't got the energy we got, bro. They don't want it how we want it, bro. 30 more minutes, all we got is 0.
Fuck yeah, bro. Just go on. Man.
And he doesn't talk much.
He doesn't. And he started that saying, I don't talk much. He said it. We got it right after the point he does that. I will tell you, Miami has a Dance with Destiny. Get number 6. You got Joaquin said dominate, and then you're going to say they don't want it like we want it. That's going to be up there. That's in the Mount Rushmore, the pantheon of quotes. You got to finish it.
So listen, you talk about in the cosmos, and it's all in the numbers for Miami. FanDuel's Jay Greason says the absolute opposite. He says it's all in these stars right now for Ole Miss. Cut number 12.
And for the third consecutive game, I'm picking against Miami. I'm going to take Ole Miss. I'm going to take Ole Miss on the money line. I just think that sometimes the cosmic tumblers in sports click together and the universe opens up and shows you what's possible. And that feels like what this story is with Ole Miss.
Listen, I get it. Shamlis had an amazing game. He was absolutely lights out in the last game. I don't know that he can do that 2 weeks in a row. And he hasn't faced a defense like this, in my opinion.
Are we segueing into the Ole Miss segment?
No. We're not. I'm just playing. I'm just talking about. We're not doing keys of the game or anything.
All right, because I want to go back to the guy who made this prediction because I could have told you where
he's going to be 0 for 3.
No, he's going to be 0 for 3. But I know when he starts off. When I'm talking about cosmic tumblers, you're picking an SEC team from Mississippi? No, really. Like that, of course, because you're still living in that area where like the SEC is king, but you see it tumbling. You saw what happened to Indiana and Alabama in real time. You saw what Florida State did to Alabama. You saw what happened to Georgia. You saw what happened to Texas A&M. The unthinkable is happening to the mighty SEC. The glass is just completely shattered. It's busted. It's broken. We knew the NIL was going to benefit. Go back and listen to us. The NAL happens. One of the teams that's going to benefit because of where it's located, the University of Miami Hurricanes, are going to benefit more than you think they are. And look at where we are, fam.
And not going to benefit as much as Texas Tech.
Because
but anyway.
you don't want to go to Tuscaloosa. Yeah, I promise you. I was just there.
Well, listen. So let me ask you this, because it's a great question. Because they're all talking about it. Even Feinbaum today was saying the SEC is not what it was 10 years ago. So does that mean, now that we've had this reality check here the last few weeks, are we not going to have to deal with that, SEC should be getting 5-6 teams in next year nonsense? Are they actually going to look at them as equal conferences, or all this bias going to come back 8 months from now when we start this over again?
Well, it depends who wins this. Ole Miss wins this, and they're just going to say, look,
right.
Ole Miss ran their way through the playoffs. The other guys just had bad weeks. It was a down year for the SEC. It's fine. The talent's still there. If Ole Miss doesn't make it,
but if Indiana or Miami wins it,
I think there's a different conversation. I think people are at least a little bit more aware and understanding that the NIL has changed the landscape.
I mean, listen, next year, there should not be a situation where we have a Tennessee sitting in the rankings every week when they don't have a single quality win.
You would hope.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, them, and who was the other one that was in there?
Mizzou.
Mizzou. Like, we got to get away from that, man. Where we're just falsely propping up.
But I still think all of that falls on preseason rankings, and the fact that you're able to rank them preseason and you go into week 0 and week 1 with them being ranked where they are, when nobody has any clue, nobody has any idea, nobody has
especially with
any
the portal
inkling of how good or bad these teams are for at least the first 4 to 5 weeks. So you put yourself in a spot where it's impossible to. I'm not saying that it's dumb, yes, but it's impossible for it to be done any other way with the preseason rankings being in effect at the beginning of the season. You can't change it.
So right now, according to the numbers that I saw, 33% of all college players are in the portal right now. So a third of all the players are in the portal. Florida State has a third of their roster. 33 players in the portal.
I would love to make fun of them for the next 10 minutes.
And a third of their team is gone.
I have an idea. I have an idea before you get there, Scoop.
Yeah.
I have an idea for Florida State. Just throw your whole team into the portal. Your whole program, just throw it into the portal. That's what you need to do. Your best move is to commit to the University of Miami. Just fold your program, go into the portal, wear orange and green, stop the chop, throw up the U. Life moves on. It's probably the more humane, fitting fate to you at this point. Scoopy.
It's fun to watch, guys.
It is.
They're and now our timeline because I have retweeted in happiness and laughter their downtrodden fan base and things that are being posted about them. There's a lot of FSU stuff in our feed right now. It's been, I will say this, they've overtaken Notre Dame, which is great because now there's no Notre Dame fans in the feed anymore, which is fantastic.
Thank God.
Now it's all just crying FSU fans.
We can fix that Notre Dame fan.
When I say crying,
no.
Oh, no. In one shot, fuck Notre Dame, and it'd be all right back to where it was. But watching the FSU downturn here over the last 3 days has been spectacular. They are in hell.
Bro, the quarterback.
That's their starter, by the way.
That's their starter, bro.
He was a third stringer at Auburn last year. I want to let everybody know.
Yes.
These fans, I saw multiple tweets today that said 2-10 was better than this. Like they're in utter hell and there's no way out of it. And it's amazing.
And every quarterback that was coming to visit, he was saying, "You're the next Cam Newton."
he told DJ. Does DJ Liveway even know who Cam Newton is?
He's going to Baylor now.
Maybe. I saw he's going to Baylor after the UVA trip.
He's visiting everybody.
He needs to. Listen, man.
It's great. It's fun. I love it.
University of Miami on the precipice not a touchdowns doorstep, at the national championship doorstep. Wow, that's crazy to even think about that. It's no surprise that the big three are down, because the last time Florida State won a national championship, we were in the middle of our sanction years, right? Mm-hmm. So it always helps. It's the cyclical nature. And I knew it back then. Take your licks, boys. Take them all you want. I've watched this. We've been at this long enough. We're going to have our turn again. You're not going to keep Big Brother down forever. Well, it was a long, long time. Forever. Like, it felt like forever, but we're here now.
So let's get to something that's been a lot of fans are talking about, and it has nothing to do with the game. As I said, portal is opened up. Quarterbacks are coming off the board like crazy. Not a single one to this point has said that they're coming to Miami, has committed to Miami. You don't even know what sort of visitations we had or conversations are going on. But it certainly looks like that perhaps the fan base may need to begin to prepare themselves for a concept of not getting a $4 million quarterback or the top quarterback in the portal like you did the last couple of years, and maybe having to have an actual quarterback competition. Listen, obviously we've got a pretty good return on investment with this season. Going in next year with a flat out quarterback competition, guys, where Emory is one of the leaders going in at the beginning. How do you feel about that?
I'll tell you how I feel depending on how these next two games go.
No, you got to say before this game.
No, because that's where I'm at.
Too easy.
No.
Too easy.
All right.
If they win it all, bro, I don't care. Fucking rebuild the whole thing.
Yeah, because who cares? You can have Uncle Rico.
I'll give you a 2-year grace period.
I can have a guy throwing like this for the next.
I just waited 24 years. I can wait 2 more.
All right, whatever. So we won a national championship. It's the way the NIL. It's like NFL. The NIL. It's like you don't have teams routinely in the NFL winning back-to-back champion. You get them like you get the New England Patriots, and then you get the KC, but everything else is like one and then one and one, because the parity's there because the money allows it to happen. And that's what NIL did for college. So listen, you win this one, I'm chilling, right? You got to be a little bit realistic, Miami Hurricane fans. So, but let's play hypothetical reality. How do I feel with them going into it? I think it could be a situation if people are in Emory's camp. He's been there a long time. Right. And every time we see him, it always seems like he's shackled in the offense, like they don't really, or he's in not meaningful time this year. So you don't know what you don't know. But I don't know. Has the heart of a lion. I could see him the way he's been to have a lot of people voice for his succession plan. I can see
inside the building him having a ton of support,
because he's done it the right way, right? He hasn't jumped into the portal. When he was in there in the starter, he sacrificed his body for it. He comes in, he does his job. I watch him in warm-ups when I go to the games too. Consummate professional, gets his work in like he's going to start that day. He does all the right things. You want him to succeed. You want him to be successful, right? You do. It's just tough because Miami fans are used to seeing the Cam Ward, used to seeing the Carson Beck splash. But do you necessarily need that? Who knows? Listen, full disclosure. Indiana, when they took over Mendoza, they did not know he was a Heisman. Get out of here, right? It's just lightning in a bottle. It worked. Because even Mendoza had a quote, and he said, the first time I got to practice, 2 things happened. I thought, A, this is the best defense in college, or B, I'm not as good as I thought I was, right? So even he didn't think he was a Heisman when he first went over and played against Indiana's defense in practice. So just goes to show you, fans wouldn't have been happy with Mendoza being the quarterback at the University of Miami. They wouldn't have said that was a splash home run. But look at how it worked out. Just let it play out. Let's see what happens, and we'll see what happens. But again, 2 games.
It is 2 games. I would say, look, and I know for a fact that Emory has a lot of support there. And I don't think that it's I don't think that we have the ability to say otherwise, right? I think that that's not quite, we don't know what goes on there. As Roe tells you, he watches him. He's a consummate professional. We've seen what he can do. He beat Clemson as a freshman.
And 4 plays.
And yeah, he was shackled. Right. He's played well at Florida State until he got hurt. Like, it's one of those things where number one, he's been in the system 3 years. He may be a lot better than he was 24 months ago. And secondly,
bro, some people Scoop said he was better than Arch Manning.
That's right. Scoop said he was better than Arch Manning. And I'm going to, and I'm going to, hold on, Ro, I'll get to you in just one second. I'm going to say, look, I have no problem with, I would love to see him be the guy next year and have a year where he is really good. What I will tell you is this. I will tell you that the last 2 games has shown us that if we have a guy who knows what he's doing and can manage a football game, this team, as Mario has built it, can win without the Cam Wards, without the best quarterbacks in the country. You mentioned Toast last year. We had Cam Ward. We didn't even get to the playoffs.
Right.
We had the best offense in the country, didn't even make the playoffs. Right? Carson Beck has thrown for 240 yards in 2 playoff games combined. If not, I didn't mean that per game. Combined. And they have beaten A&M and Ohio State. So I think that shows you that they think potentially Emory can be just as good, just as efficient in what they're trying to accomplish.
I would expect, unless something like with a Ty Simpson or whatever comes about, I would expect that you will see a quarterback addition. I would say I'm thinking more along the lines of an FCS like you did a couple years ago, or maybe a Chambliss type that's Division II, like someone that'll come in and compete, but that I'm just going to say, I would be prepared outside of a shock left turn. I'd be prepared, Cane fans, to go into camp, spring game, and knowing there's a true competition and Emory's going to start off being the front runner.
They'll get another veteran.
They will get another veteran.
They'll get another veteran, but he's not going to be QB1
not anointed
as soon as he
QB1.
Signs on the dotted line.
Correct. Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I don't see that.
And listen,
unless
here's the other
Ty
thing.
Simpson or somebody like that comes up very late.
We've talked about this. Ro, you made reference to it a few minutes ago, how we were saying that we believe that with the NIL, there are going to be certain programs that would benefit, Miami being one of them. I think on the other side of that, there's a little caution for Canes fans, because you also have to realize we're not going to have the biggest bag. We're not. We're a small private school. We got great donors and everything like that. Canes Connection doing a phenomenal job. We're not going to be throwing around Texas Tech money. We're just not on tons of players. We're not going to get the number 1 wide receiver, the number 1 quarterback, and spend, $8 million on those 2. That's just not going to happen. Like, that's just not the way that this program, there's money to spend. And obviously, thanks to FSU's lawyers and Clemson's lawyers, all that money from this is going to us for the CFP.
Incredible,
no one else in the conference
incredible ROI this year, by the way.
But also, don't expect them, if that payout's $20 million, that all goes back into the roster next year. That's not how this business is going to work. But we're not going to win bidding wars with some of the big boys. Just wrap your head around that and don't expect it, because I don't want you to be upset. But we'll get the players that we need. I trust Mario. At this stage, you've got to have total confidence, right, in his team building ability, talent evaluation.
Listen, what just happened to Texas Tech? They spent a lot of money. What just happened to them? What just happened to them? They got outclassed by Oregon, who I don't think spent as much money as Texas Tech. They didn't. I don't think Indiana spent as much money.
I think anyone spent as much as Texas Tech, bro.
Right. So
that
there you go.
Guy.
Texas is going to try to spend money too. But here's the thing: you talk about ROI. They don't want to spend $8 million on 2 players and not make the playoffs.
Right.
So it's going to come down. I don't think you need that money. You need to then, this is why I like the NFL influence that we had in the building for a couple of years. You know what roster management looks like. You know how to afford it. Like, this is what we can do. This is who we're going to pay. And this is what we're going to do. And we have the benefit of a farm system. That's called the high school. So then you get the Reuben Baines and the Malleys and Fletchers. Those guys are paying the biggest dividends too. Scoop just told you. The $4 million guy, you told me through 2 playoff games, he doesn't have even 300 yards total. He barely has over 200. That was our $4 million guy. Where's the rest of our production and our help came from? Homegrown talent for the most part, right? You got a couple guys you nailed in the portal. You have resurgent careers now, right? These guys, Kionte Scott wasn't what he was, right? He was a great player. Somebody spotted him. And that's the thing. Now you're going ahead just like the NFL, and we're like, look, if we can get this guy and not pay this much, if we can get this guy, then it comes down to it, and that's how you win. In this era of football, you got to think like the NFL. We had NFL influence in terms of GMs and everything like that. I think the University of Miami learned and then some because we have a great roster and maybe we didn't spend the most. Maybe Texas spent the most. Texas Tech spent the most. Where are they? They're home. They're home.
Well, and I also think that, seeing the lack of players, and granted the season's still going on, but you have had some wide receivers and stuff have hopped in the portal. There will be an extended special portal if we do make the championship game for those two teams, I believe, because it's after the deadline. But I'll be honest, I don't think you're going to see Mario. If there's a player, and not that I know this for a fact, but it seems like what I'm reading is like the wide receiver from Auburn, Coleman, he's looking for the biggest bidder. Mario's never going for that kid. There's going to be a portion, we'll pay, but Mario better believe that you really want to be a Cane. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think there's going to be, he's not just going to be, oh, this guy wants $10 million to come here. We can just we'll get out the kid from Ohio State, the defensive end that obviously got a raise and just backed out on us. Mario's not going to fight that. I don't think he wants you in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Some wars you're going to lose, and some wars you might jack up the price to lose on purpose. You have plenty. It's pro sports now. College football is pro sports. And you got to look at Mario's the guy because we don't just rely just on portal warriors, right? Mm-hmm. That's Florida State. You see how that's worked out. He recruits well too. And that's going to, and if you can recruit that well, guess what? You don't have to spend as much money in the portal because you recruited it well. You just got to go ahead and keep them home, get the hometown discount if you can, and just appropriate what you need to appropriate. I like where we are though, boys. We don't need to spend Texas money, but if we have to, we'll spend where we need to.
Before we get into our sponsors, and we do have a special announcement because we have a new sponsor that is going to be debuting. I would love, Jenners, if you go ahead and just play us clip 13.
If you could tell the Miami fans that, I don't hate them.
Shut up.
Do they think you hate them?
Oh my gosh,
this fucking guy.
We have those discussions. You've been there before. When you have those discussions, and it's about the process of the committee and how they choose them, and doesn't matter who the team is. It's about the process. If you could let them know that I don't hate them, and I was impressed with them. They're another
just fucking
team
stop it. I can't listen to it anymore.
I got to listen to it anymore.
I can't listen to it anymore.
It's the process. It's the process.
We just threw shoes at Joe Gallo.
Or it's here. There's Miami Hurricanes. What a joke! They're going for it late, fourth down, throw it in the end zone. No, dickhead. You actually were specifically addressing what the Miami Hurricanes did that you didn't like. So you hate it. We hate you more. I promise.
And this is coming from a 20-year-old host. Wore his Joey Galloway Seahawk jersey proudly for many, many years. Fuck that guy.
Please go away.
Fuck that guy.
Honestly, he can take his towel that he wears on his show and just shove it in his mouth. Just shut the fuck up.
He's the shark. He's Tarkanian over there with the shark.
Like,
the
I don't know. Every time I see him in a Herb Street clip, he's got a towel.
Two Buckeyes. I mean, Herb Street has been solid over the years. He got a little SEC homerish at times, and obviously, Florida State fans.
He's fine.
Yeah, Kirk.
I can't believe he does a show with that guy.
Well, they're Buckeyes.
Week.
They're Buckeyes. That's just what they do. They OH it together. They don't scissor each other because they're O and an H, but they
OH homo. Is that what that is?
They do funny things when they're Buckeye-ing it.
The reality is Joey has been at ESPN so long and has survived all of those staff cuts for one reason, because he's average. He doesn't make the most money. He's average. They know what they're going to get. He's not going to get them in trouble. He delivers what he delivers, but they don't have to worry about giving him raises every year. That's why he's still there, because he's mid. That's why he is.
You mid-bombed. You mid-bombed.
So you know.
But once you said that, I'm like, yeah, I can see that. He's not great. He is not great. When have you ever gone up? When have you ever said, "Oh, can you believe Joey?"
Yeah, dude, they never promoted him. He has the same job every Saturday. Never been promoted to doing games or anything. No, I'm sorry, bro. It's just he is what he is.
You think of Gus Johnson and his calls, and there's Joey Galloway.
Yeah, he's not even Joe Zagaki with his calls.
You get a stick and you got to poke Joey. Do something.
Do something. He's an FSU player.
Other than being a hater of Miami, do something, Joey Galloway. What are you? You're a wet sock.
All right, before we get in, we got to get into talking about the game, but we got to talk about our friends first.
I don't know why you
Ro, why don't you get us started?
Listen, friends. We need a roof. We're the Miami Hurricanes.
Who are you going to call?
where the Miami Hurricanes are playing, there's a roof over this building too, right? It's going
to
house a wonderful, joyous experience as your Miami Hurricanes are set to face Ole Miss and win. Predicting it now. Anyways, but you know how you can be a winner instantly? Call Paul Baines Roofing, and it's an easy number to call. 561-954-305. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's 981-ROOF. 981-ROOF, y'all. A staple in the South Florida community.
Y'all?
Huge Canes fans. They got you covered. And what's his name, Scoopy?
His name's Paul, y'all.
And what do you do with
Give Paul a call, y'all.
Baines? Cue the club music.
So we had
that's the wrong club music.
Music, but okay.
That's the wrong club. You know what?
That's my bad.
Let it for a little Miami
Let
bass.
it play.
Let
it play.
Oh yes.
Chronic dick.
All right.
Oh
wow.
Isn't that the truth? He was letting that play out so he could hit that button.
We have a brand new sponsor coming to the show.
This is really exciting.
And this is huge,
exciting.
man.
I'll be honest with you.
So it is Rapid Auto Lease.
I've been
20
chasing
years
this
in
guy
business.
for like 3 years, by the way.
So here's the deal. If you have been, if you're looking to get a car, there's a new way to get a car out there. You don't want to go to a dealership. You want to call a car broker. Scoop, you have called him. How was it?
I gotta be honest with you. I'm one of the people in the world that really doesn't have time to go to a dealer. Just simply don't have the time to do it. Don't have the time to hassle with it. Don't have the time to leave and have to come back and cost it. I called Drew and I said, dude, I need this. And he said, okay. And then actually different story. I actually found the car that I wanted, but it was at a different dealer that he didn't deal with. So he said, that's fine. I'll have my dealer trade that dealer, get your car up there, and then we'll put the deal together. Dude, application sent to my email. Sent it back. Financing approval next day or same day, whatever it was fast. All I know. They drove it to my house and pulled up in my driveway. Steph didn't even know that I had bought the car. And it showed up in the driveway. And she's like, what is this? I said, well, that's the new ride. She was like, what do you mean? I said, Drew did the whole damn thing. Did the whole thing. It was honestly the best car buying experience I've ever had. And it's not even it was so easy. You guys, I'm telling you, it's the new way of doing things. They did he and his partner did $18 million worth of cars last year. Hello. You think
Pretty
they know
impressive.
what they're doing?
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, it was the easiest time I've ever had buying a car in my life.
RapidAutolease.com, located in Boynton Beach, 954-464-8417. But yeah, RapidAutolease.com. Give Drew a call. Let him know what you want, and he will absolutely hook you up. And they will always beat the price that you're getting from a dealer.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Always.
They've got a ton of different brands all around the state. They can do stuff around the country too. If they do have a little bit of limitation about that, but you can certainly talk to them. Tell them OBB sent you.
Yep.
That will definitely help him and help us keep track of how this thing's going.
Beautiful.
And if you have any questions or need any contact information directly, just message us, DM us, whatever on Twitter, and we'll connect you guys.
If you would like to celebrate the Miami Hurricanes Cotton Bowl win, no better way to do it than getting Miami Hurricanes Cotton Bowl victory merch, I should say.
Hey, victory
the
Miami
merch.
Hurricane
Team
that too.
store. Yeah. MiamiHTS.com is where you go. But yeah, all the Cotton Bowl merch is there. And after they pick up a dub in the Fiesta Bowl, there will be Fiesta Bowl merch there as well. And then national title merch. So Miami Hurricane Team Store is where you need to go. It is the official team store for your Miami Hurricanes. So all that money going back into the program, along with all of that CFP money as well. So MiamiHTS.com.
Quick shout out, by the way, to our boy AB too. If you want to go to aboutthefans.com and get the new Orange Bowl boys, God made Notre Dame number 1, but Miami made them number 13.
Listen, I will tell you,
is gold, man.
I am super excited. I got the shop notification today that been waiting 8 years for this. My OBB Flex Fit hat should be here in the next couple. I'm hoping it's here in time for kickoff on Thursday. But yeah, it is. I am so excited.
I bet you
so
are.
excited.
So excited.
I was thinking about, is there one we could do for FSU? Like, were they a ladies college made FSU #1 and Miami made them irrelevant? Can we do that one?
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Actually, we can flesh that out a little bit. Yeah, I like that. We got to find the old logo for the women's college.
Oh God, that's so good.
Morph into the FSU logo.
Yeah, see if there's still licensing on that though.
And listen, this is off script, and Jenners is probably going to give me the evil eye, but I will tell you, Brunt boots. I wore those. I wore those like legit. I'm not people. I'm not making this up. Oh yeah, they're for no. I wore Brunt boots for the first time. Right, I was in Tennessee, Nashville, on a special trip. They are the most comfortable boots ever. Like, I'm telling you, like, you just want to wear boots because I was up. It was cold. It's like phenomenal. Brunt boots.
There we go. There we go.
Think
go to bruntworkwear.com/orange. See if you can still get the deal.
Yeah.
Think I can still get my free pair?
Never know. I think it was like $10 off.
Oh,
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, beatingthebookie.com.
Yes.
Right.
Tennis is coming back.
Tennis is coming back. Golf is coming back. March Madness will be here in no time. But we still have playoff games. And now we've got the NFL playoffs, right? Getting cranked up and ready to go. Beating the bookie.
He also has just in the last 4 days gotten ridiculously hot with the NHL.
And that's where you want to be.
He's up 14 units in the last 72 hours.
Yeah, that's where you want to be. Right, NHL is.
Great,
we've told you many
really
times.
That's his jam, bro.
It really is his jam.
So,
all right.
.com. That's where you get the packages. Packages at Beating the Bookie. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok is where you get all your free plays.
All right.
He gives out a lot of free plays.
So let's get into some game preview here, boys and girls.
Okay.
It is the semifinals. So now this is the first time.
It's only 4 teams
playoffs,
left, boys. Only 4 teams left.
I know where we're the favorite in a game, though. We've been the underdogs the whole time. Now we're a 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
Not only that, you got folks like Joey Gallo saying we're the favorite to win the whole damn thing right now.
Yeah.
So now the whole thing is flipped. You're not sneaking up on anybody. You're the 800-pound gorilla and everyone's shooting at you.
I will tell you, Mario Cristobal came out and said, Ole Miss is the best team that we are set to face. And I will tell you, we have a unique dichotomy here at the Orange Bowl Boys. We're kind of like the cool uncle that you can't control. We speak our piece, kind of like the black sheep of the family, but you kind of like want to hang with us at the same time. But we also like do this film review series. It's just like something serious in the sea of insanity. And I will tell you, it's not close. Ohio State is the best team you're probably going to face in this playoffs. We have eyes. But I trust Mario Cristobal's heart here because he understands that you play better when you have that proverbial chip on your shoulder, and you need to, because those guys are going to turn on the film, and what they're going to see is Georgia pushing their defensive line like 3 yards downfield. They're going to see DBs missing tackles. They're going to see Georgia wide receivers running high school open, things you couldn't even consider against Ohio State. Ohio State was your shadow in the secondary. These guys are like a sieve. I watched this game, and I'm like, oh, my goodness, this is the University of Miami in 2024. This is what we were.
Jesus.
This is a fun offense. This is the most Cam Ward thing this defense is going to face since Cam Ward was on the green tree a year ago. That is true. It is fun to watch this kid. He's got moxie. He can throw the ball. He can improv. He can do what you need to do. I'm like, oh, my goodness, this is Cam Ward. This is amazing. And then you watch their defense. You're like, oh, I remember this too. I remember a defense like this. I remember a defense that just has a hard time stopping things. They give up over 150 rush yards a game. And I'm like, okay, so the 2024 Miami Hurricanes are set to face the 2025 Hurricanes in 2026, mind you, because of the way this happens. And I will tell you, I applaud Mario's heart. I don't trust. No, my eyes say differently. I know who's the better team. This team can beat you. Obviously, it can beat you. But he had to say that, boys. He had to say that they were the best team. And we got to continuously say it and speak it to existence because now we're favored. Yeah.
You're going to be favored eventually.
No, you didn't have to be.
No, but you continue to play like this, right?
I'm not sure that we'd be favored against Indiana
or Georgia.
I think it'd be a pick.
Maybe well, Georgia's better than Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They just happened to catch a generational performance. That was a Vince Young against USC type performance. And like Toast told you earlier,
games like that in a row.
I don't think you can do it 2 games in a row. And you're going against a better defense than you went against last week. That's just my opinion.
I'm going to take you to a quick sneak highlight, right? That's on our Orange Bowl Boys channel. Sneak peek preview for the Ole Miss.
Jeez.
Georgia decides when it matters to just go ahead and ran man coverage, man zero with a safety tucked on the other side of the field.
Yeah, that was poor. That was poor.
You made it easy. They beat you, Georgia, because your ego. You're like, oh, we're just going to man this up. And you made it so easy for that young man after the game he was having for him to basically beat you on that play. I don't think the University of Miami are going to beat themselves. I don't think they're going to beat themselves with coverage calls like this, but they have a monumental task because, like I said, this is about as Cam Ward as you're going to see on the season, and we know, and we're very fond of Cam Ward.
Well, listen, man, I mean, say what you will about the ACC. One of the things the ACC does give you is, and we've talked about the fact that it's a pretty well-coached league, but we got a lot of teams that come at you with different offenses. So, I mean, we have seen mobile quarterbacks. And listen, say what you will, this defense has shut them down. This defense has shut them down all season long. So, I mean, I understand that we have PTSD from players like Shambles over the last 23 some odd years, but it seems like maybe this defense has solved that Rubik's Cube. We'll see if it can continue, but
yeah, I mean, look, I think we did play some mobile quarterbacks this year. There's no question, right? I mean, Byron Brown ended up with 4,100 total yards and
drones from Vontae
touchdowns. And I mean, Byron Brown had a spectacular season.
Jennings, yeah,
spectacular season.
Reed.
Reed. Yeah, no, now, here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say, and you guys are going to think I'm nuts. Here's what I'm going to say. I don't think, and I watched last week. I get it. That's fine. I don't think he's any better than little Timmy in what they're going to face.
Okay.
Right? I think that Thomas Castellanos is damn good at that type of football. I truly do. He's got a very good arm. He's very mobile. He's very elusive. He's the same guy. You turn on the tape and it looks the same to me. And Miami manhandled them. So I'm comfortable with that, because I believe that they think and they believe they've seen this before and they're confident.
Well, play cut 10, Jenners. This is Chambliss.
I wouldn't really say it'll really affect our whole route tree, just because we do a lot of quick game, deep balls, and we got a great O-line that'll hold up and protect, so it don't really change a lot.
Do you have a great O-line that's going to hold up and protect against that?
I mean, that
Ohio State thought they had a good one.
That made me salivate. I mean, when they're saying it, yes, the quick game, we're used to the quick game too. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see them being able to keep number 4 and number 3 off of them long term. I just don't.
Also,
and the
Ro,
defensive tackles, and then if you dial something up with like the DB blitzes and stuff like that, Kionte Scott has.
Yeah, didn't Kionte Scott have a big play on a quick pass? I'm just saying, one of those.
I just beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah. Again, I love his confidence. He's a great ball player. His performance against Georgia was legendary. I smiled a lot. I was like, wow, this is just, as a fan of football, right? I don't take it with this animosity thing when I'm in that arena and I'm like breaking that film. I'm like, man, this is fun. This guy is so fun to watch. He had a great game. Tip your cap, move on. But you got that challenge to do it twice in a row against this defense, which I can promise you is going to get after you a lot better than the way Georgia did. I'm just telling you. We've tried to tell people all year long, this defense is just savage. Boys, when did we say, what week was it when we're like, this is a defense that's capable of winning a national championship? We said
week 1. After Notre Dame.
It was like
Jeremiah Love had 20 yards, bro.
I think after the 4-game stretch, 4-0, we were in that range.
Mm-hmm.
It was about 4 games when we said this is a national last year national championship caliber, and he's a number 1 pick. And we had NFL from the NFL Network come on. We're like, no, he's better. No, he's the number 1 overall pick. Cam Moore's the guy.
I want to read some stuff to you. Just
read it
real quick.
Read me up, Scoopy.
That game against Georgia was by far his best game through the year, for the year, right? Kentucky, week 1, I'm not going to go through all these, but I'll give you some ideas. Week 1, he was 50% for 235 and 2 picks, no touchdowns. They won that game, but that was Kentucky, right? LSU. Let's see how he played against LSU. LSU played well, had 314 yards, but Lacey only had 87. Right? Washington State, they won 24-21. Hold on. Hold yourself. 250 against Wazoo. Right? Oh, the first time he played Georgia. Let's see what we got. 289 and 4 touchdowns. So I'm thinking maybe he's got a thing for Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he knows what that defense is going to give him. Because I mean, I'm not sold. South Carolina, he had a $159 with a tutty and a pick. So, like 360, looking like Kyra. Who's the quarterback for Arizona Cardinals?
Oh, he was all Jamarcus Russell. Bro. He was
Kyler Murray. I mean, he looked like Kyler Murray out there.
Jamarcus Russell bomb. What the hell?
Right? I mean, he looked like Kyler Murray out there running around.
He did. No, it was a it was a lifetime game.
It's not going to happen again. It's not happening again.
That's my thing. Right?
Yeah. It's not going.
This just was tweeted out. This is funny. So listen, one of the other factors, Ole Miss is dealing with an understaffed on the offensive side.
Doesn't matter.
They are gonna. I don't know. They're gonna have.
It makes no difference at all.
So Joe Judge, their Ole Miss coach, was asked how hectic this week has been with all the coaching movement going on, and this was his quote. My next door neighbor was Aaron Hernandez. I know this is more chaotic.
Hey,
like, holy Christ.
What?
That came out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness.
What did you just say?
Yeah, he says, my next door neighbor was Aaron Hernandez. I know this is more chaotic. Josh Pate has tweeted, he's had that reply dialed up for years, waiting for the right question.
Waiting for the right time. Holy cow, that's insanity.
What a freaking line to drop. Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Yeah, that's not on a whim. Nobody's that quick.
Yeah. He's like, I know what to say here. I'm whipping this out.
Hold on. Let me open my notes real quick.
That was in his.
That's how because he had rephrased it a few times to make sure it was really on point.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was well done.
So we do.
All right. Do we want to get into keys to the game?
Yeah.
All right, boys. Who's going first?
I'll go first this time. Okay. I'll just get it out of the way. Super simple. First one, obviously pressure shambles, disrupt that Ole Miss offense. All about you, the front seven. Number 2, consistent play from Carson Beck. I really think he's going to shine in this one. Roe just told you this is our secondary from a couple years ago. So, bro, 500 yards is on the table. And second, control the line of scrimmage on both sides and win the turnover battle. Those are my 3 keys. Pretty standard and simple.
Okay. All right. I got 3. Number 1. You have gone through 2 playoff games without a single procedural penalty. What do you think of that?
They're not going to have one.
What do you think of that?
They got the chair.
Let's continue that.
They got the chair
because that has been that just keeps things humming, right?
Yep.
That you're not playing behind the sticks. You're playing in manageable situations. Bravo. Keep it going. Number 2, we're going to run for 200 plus. We're running for 200 plus, and we're keeping that offense off the field as much as possible. I see it. Could be 250.
Okay.
He ran for a $150 something against Ohio State, the number 1 rush defense in the country, and he ran for 170 something against Texas A&M, who knew you were going to run it because you couldn't throw the ball in that wind. You're running for 200 plus. And third, and I'm going to say it again, and it's not keeping Carson's pants clean. You know what it is? You got to make all your kicks. You want to know why? Because that kicker might be the best kicker in the country.
He's really good. He's really good. That dude
probably won't miss.
Yeah. And he will hit them from 50 plus.
All night.
Yes.
So you got to make all your kicks because you got to go 3 for you got to balance that out.
They get to our 40, they're in field goal range.
Yes, correct.
Just realize that. He can kick a 57-yarder.
Yep.
My 3 keys to the game. So let's go. Number 1, from Fair State to Chambliss loves the rolls, the rollout plays. So you got to dial in every time he rolls. The good news is every time he rolls, the playbook shrinks because they only roll so many times in a game, and the field shrinks. Have a plan for it. Super effective on the roll. He's very comfortable. Look at his Fair State film. You'll see that too. Number 2, it's focusing on him again. Got to apply the Patrick Mahomes rules. When he's outside the pocket, you got to pick a poison. But here's the poison you got to go ahead and slowly digest. Let him chunk you up. I know. Let him chunk you up with his feet. Because if you don't get deeper than the deep, and that's the Mahomes rule, if you let that one guy get behind, he can throw it faster than he can run it. And you don't want to give up a 60-yard broken play because he improvises and pulls the Cam Ward-esque Houdini, which we know so well. And number 3, special teams. Okay? Special teams. That wasn't going to be my number 3. Number 3, they like to go ahead and only rush 3 offense. And when they rush 3, Carson Beck, you have all the time in the world. They rush 3 plenty against Georgia. So you have the time. If you need to check it down, live to another day. You're going to have all the time. 3 versus your 5 offensive line, they'll do well. And those are my 3 keys, and that's our 9 keys to the game.
Can
and
I
add
pop
the bonus
I want to
special
pop
teams.
I want to pop another that one and one more. I don't over pursue this kid. Georgia just chased him, and you're not going to catch him that way. You've got to keep him within a space. So don't just chase him around because he's going to outrun you.
Hold the edge.
Mm-hmm. We'll have
all right. So, boys, we got to do some picks.
Okay.
It's going to be a quick pick segment.
Okay.
There's only 2 games, but
we'll
look
down
back
to 2 games.
Last week, Toast went 3-1.
Nice.
Scoop went 2-2, which
I
means
did poop.
Row went 1-3. But Toast's 1 game up on Scoop for the season.
All right.
With 3 games to go. 2 we can pick this week.
Goodness.
We'll start with the Friday game for obvious reasons. The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Number 5 Oregon versus number 1 Indiana. Current line, Indiana's laying 3.5.
This was a close game at Eugene, right? Oregon lost by like 3 or something, or
no, I think.
Or was
he's
it?
He's going Oregon. Look at him. Oh, he's already picked.
I'm just saying. I mean, beating a team like Oregon twice in a year, that's
30-20.
It was 30.
I thought it was 10.
Indiana won by 10.
Oh, it was 10. Okay. Oh, I'm taking Indiana.
Okay,
Quack,
so
quack, motherfuckers.
I think Dan Lanning's going to do too much lines of cocaine, and I think Oregon wins this one.
Agreed.
Outstanding.
I mean, it's going to
my God.
pouring out of him.
All right.
He'll be in Buckhead just snorting riding the rails.
Yeah.
Riding the rails in Buckhead.
Riding the rails in Buckhead.
There's a show title.
They're riding the rails in his nose. That's what they're doing. They're just following the snow right out of it.
Oh, God. All
And
right.
the one that counts.
Indiana's not beating them again. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, the one that counts. The VRBO Fiesta Bowl. Thursday night, 7:30 from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Number 10 Miami versus number 6 Ole Miss.
Man.
Current line. Canes are laying 3. It's down a hair from 3.5. I need your winner. I need your score.
Who's going first?
Your Miami Hurricanes have a date with destiny. They are going to play a final home game, folks. You want to know why? Because they're winning this one on the field 30-20.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm going. Canes all the way, obviously. And this is how we've done it all year, it seems. I've got the Canes 31-20.
You just prices righted me.
I've had it all day.
$1, Bob.
I've had it all day. I've had it all day.
It hurts me that the two of you don't have that much confidence in this Canes team. I have Miami winning this game. 38-17.
Whoa, I like it. Woof.
I'm gonna double that shit up.
I don't know if theoretically that's doable, but
Sure it is.
but I like it. But
you
I like
came with like a score of like 11 2 weeks ago.
13-11. 13-11. We won the game.
Mm-hmm.
We won the game. That was last week. Thank you.
38-17, man. That's a bunch of touchdowns and a field goal.
It is. I just Miami's going to slow the game down. I just don't know if we're going to get there.
Big plays.
Hold the line, operator, because I know we're we're up against the backs are against the wall with some time, but I can't have him leave without telling me what the show titles are. So Jenners, you gotta help me.
Oh no, we're good. All right, so here you go. Ready?
Yep.
I wrote it down. I don't think it's really a show, but when the ball's in your hands, the program's in your hands.
I like it.
Just because it's Dawson. I also put down, send him that shirt. Throw your whole program in the portal. Uncle Rico under center was pretty
I don't care. If we win a national championship, you can throw it
out there.
Right? I don't care.
It's true. It's true. Emery's got my full support, man. Like
we just got everywhere with Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico him.
He give me 1 for 1 on touchdown in the pick race show, and I wouldn't even give a shit.
You're gonna be in the spring game going. I bet you got to throw a football over the mountains.
I'm just like, I have a feeling it's not gonna take another 23 years to win our next one. So we're good.
Yeah, right.
Good. Yeah.
We could go throwing shoes at Joey. The cool uncle you can't control.
Yeah, that is us.
My next door neighbor was Aaron Hernandez.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
And riding the rails in Buckhead.
I'm gonna say, just to mess with people's head, my next door neighbor was Aaron Hernandez.
Oh no.
Like,
on the verge of the biggest playoff game in my history.
No. What next door neighbor was Aaron Hernandez.
I got Uncle Rico under center or riding the rails in Buckhead.
Yeah, those are my two favorite.
All right.
Throw your whole program in the portal. That was also good.
I'm gonna say, and I know, but Uncle Rico under center just makes
Uncle Rico makes
All
you
right,
laugh.
let's go Uncle Rico under center. Let's not do a cocaine reference.
Okay.
Damn. This close.
I'm sure
this close.
Out.
Yeah.
This close.
There will be a stream Thursday night. Ro, you gonna join me?
Yes, but it's going to be a little bit interrupted. I'll get there when I get there.
All right, no worries. And Scoop, you're always invited if you ever want to come. We'll have a spot for you.
Okay.
All right, very good. So yeah, that'll be 8 o'clock
if we
Thursday
win,
night
we'll
or
do the
7:30?
recap show
It's a
right after.
7:30 game.
7:30 game. So we'll do a recap right after that. Yeah.
If we lose, I'm not doing a recap right after.
Okay.
Come on. Only
whatever.
good mood. Only good moods.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
We'll
Listen,
figure it out.
Although it is Thursday, right?
Everybody have fun.
On Friday.
Get all your crap together. You're gonna want to, get a little sniffles early on Thursday, so you get out of work early. Don't even plan on going in Friday. I mean, because you're gonna be so friggin' happy and inebriated on Thursday night. This will be a 3-day weekend. So let's get it going on. We will see you guys for the recap show as always,
guys.
What?
This is fucking. This is crazy.
Yes, we're in the semifinals.
This is crazy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's getting closer and closer and closer, and I'm getting more stressed out about the whole thing.
Nah. Let's do it.
Bro, we're talking football on January 7th still. We haven't done 5 questions yet.
Nope,
I know.
It's fucking. It's like a month late.
I know, it's amazing. It's
freaking
Oh my
awesome.
God. Oh my God. She's pregnant. 5 questions is pregnant.
We're going to have a 6th question this year.
That's on the early show sheet for next year. That's right. We're going to have to make up. We're going to have to make up.
All right. As always, I know we're up against the clock. Go Canes.
Bang.